Alright, so first things first, I'm going to prep my eyes with Max Painterly Paint Pot. So you always want to use a base whenever you are going to apply an eyeshadow so that it can really last all day long and it'll be easier to blend out all the colors together. So next I'm going to set the base with an eyeshadow, and I'm going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Renaissance palette. And I'm going to take this color here and put this all over my eyelid. Does is it's going to help blend all the shadows easier, and it won't look too clumpy or too sloppy. This is really nice little trick to really blend all the colors together nicely. My face is a little bit fucked up, I'm sorry, but I just came back from Vegas and the sun over there is too much, so I have a lot of redness going on, so I need to fix that ASAP. Now I'm going to start off with the cut crease. Now you must have a lot of patience for this process, only because it is a little bit tricky, but it's not the end of the world either. You can easily fix it up by correcting it with a concealer, blending other colors on top of the cut crease. It's really easy to do. So do not poke your eye off just yet. Just give yourself some patience, and trust me, girl, you will be there. So I'm taking Glow Stick by ColourPop, and I'm going to be using an angled brush by Bella Cosmetics, and it's the 125 angled spoolie. This is going to act as our base for the cut crease. The angled brush, I'm going to place this line on top of the crease. So what the cut crease is supposed to do is it's going to make your eyes appear a little bit more bigger. So you want your eyelid to have a lot more space. So what you want to do, the cut crease, is you want to start off at the end of the eyebrow, and once you get here at the end of the eyes, that's when you want to go a little bit lower, kind of next to your crease, and then move it upwards above the crease and kind of end where the eyebrows start. So I'm going to start right here where the brow ends, kind of get close to the eyelids, and then go above the crease. You see here my crease is around right here, but I'm placing the color right above it, kind of like an oval shape. Then I'm going around, kind of dip it low, and then just wing it out. Have to be perfect because we're gonna end up cleaning it up, so don't worry if you mess up. This is just where you want to place the color first. So now I'm taking my MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to blend it out just a bit. Take my Morphe Brushes palette, and the sticker came off of this palette, so I'll look online and see what exactly the number of this palette is, and I'll post it here somewhere down below. But I'm going to take this colorful palette, and I'm just going to use their yellow and just kind of use the same angled brush and just really place this more pigmented yellow on top of the same line we started. Same MAC 217 brush, and I'm just going to buff that in real quick. Next up, I'm going to darken up the crease a little bit using the Anastasia Modern Renaissance palette, and I'm going to be taking this color here. It's Real Gar. It's a very orangey shade. This part I'm going to really outline where the yellow line starts in the bottom. Really outlining it. Again, it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just really just creating another line on the bottom of the yellow shadow that we placed. My 217 brush, and I'm just going to blend this with the yellow. Renaissance palette is a very easy palette only because the colors blend like butter, so I'm not struggling here to blend the color with the yellow. I'm going to grab a little bit more on the brush, and I'm just going to really blend this out, kind of going upwards just a little bit, but not over the yellow that we placed. Grab some of this yellow again, and I'm just going to place it on top just so that it can really bring out the yellow. Kind of got washed off. I'm just going to get tempera again, the light shade, and I'm just going to brighten up more the brow bone. I'm going to take the same base, the MAC Painterly Paint Pot, and I'm just going to take a concealer brush to kind of just carve out the lid part, and this is where the whole look comes together. So I'm making my brush flat as possible and just start carving out the eye. So what I like to do is I like to start at the end. When you get here, this is where the lower end comes in. Then when you get to the lid, just kind of go a little bit higher. Going to redarken the orange shade, just kind of make the line here a little bit more darker, like an ombre effect. So the color for the lid, I'm going to use the Renaissance palette again. I'm just going to use the same tempera light shade with a flat shader brush. I'm just going to pat this color on. Any color you like. I chose a lighter shade because I really like the liner to stand out a bit more with this color. Once you have that, now I'm going to start off with the liner. I'm going to be using the NYC liquid liner. This one has some glitter in it, which I wanted only just the matte black, but they do have the all matte blacks. Make sure you read it first because this has some sparkle into it. I mean, I think it's telling me something to not be basic, but I'm just gonna end up using this anyway. This is only $2. I got it at Target, so this is an awesome drugstore product. So the lashes that I use for this look are the Huda Beauty lashes in Samantha number 7. The next thing is the glitter, and the glitter I'm going to add it like in the bottom where the orange is again. These are 2 drugstore products as well, and I'm going to be using the NYX glitter liners. So this is the NYX Glam Liner Aqualux in Glass 04, and then I'm going to top it off with the glitter. This is the NYX Candy Glitter Liner in 08 Gold. I purchased these 2 at downtown in LA at the NYX drugstore, and they're 2 for $1, so you cannot beat the price. And you see that line between the white and the orange shade? I'm going to put the liner kind of going along with the line. So I'm just following the line. I'm not even breathing because this shit is intense. I don't know if the camera's picking it up, but you see the glitter. Damn! So now I'm going to move on to the face. So prepping my face, I'm going to use the Mario facial spray and spray that shit all over my face. Then I'm going to take my Smashbox water primer. Let that sit for like 2 minutes while I drink my Dutch Bros. Next, I'm going to be using the Milani 2-in-1 foundation. I'm taking my lagirl concealer in classic ivory to highlight and conceal my underbags. Taking my damp beauty blender to blend. I'm going to use Toffee by lagirl Cosmetics to contour. This is like the perfect bronzy shade. I just like to I don't like to look too muted, too white because of the intense highlight that I have. So I really need to warm it up a bit. I'm going to set my highlight with Benet's translucent powder in Cameo. Next, I'm going to set my contour with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the Anastasia Renaissance palette with the same angled brush, taking the lagirl shadow and placing this on the bottom lash line. And then following the wing liner. Next, taking a small round brush, I'm going to blend this harsh line. Next, I'm taking Cypress Umber and placing this really close to the lash line, not over the color that we just placed. Next, taking ColourPop's Exit liner, and I'm going to put this in the waterline. I'm going to add some mascara. As for my lip combo, I'm going to go for something nude. So I'm going to take Strip Down by MAC, topped with Beeper by ColourPop, and then Dose of Colors in Sand.